figure out what these things we got mixed. I'm trying to boost the money as much as I can.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the infielder, Sean Rodriguez. Now here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Castillo has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Rodriguez is off at first with 2 away. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Line towards center field. Number 4 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Joyce is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting second, the first baseman.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Joey Votto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Brinson is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count, 2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We are still. Striding in, Garrett Cooper, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Cooper hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. The 1-1 home.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Winker is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Isan Diaz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Diaz is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his second year as a major leaguer. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Bounce to first. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez.
For the Reds.
First delivery to him on the way.
Eugenio.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left. That will end up a foul ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. Will move to the third with no score. So stepping in, Pablo Lopez. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Pablo.
Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Lewis Brinson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out.
You playing a steal? Have you like playing a line on this or no?
The bat.
Nah, it sucks online. They ain't got it right. This PlayStation can't keep up.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
It doesn't work
Line
right.
shot to third, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. On half of the third coming up. No score.
Do you like build your team?
No.
It's the same team.
I get a guy from Twitter who gives me rosters. He does every fucking
Oh,
player.
so like the actual Miami team?
Mm-hmm.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher. Below the knees,
What?
1 ball, no strikes.
Oh yeah, I got money on this game. Oh yeah.
A 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-1 the count now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Right down in one sheet. Yeah.
3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Luis Castillo. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
That's what I need, man. I need that. That's what keep me alive. That shit don't hit, I'm done.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Rodriguez for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting. Number 4.
Now batting.
Where is he going?
I just want a hug. My God.
Number 4.
Yes, I wish.
First pitch of the
You
at-bat.
don't, but you tell me to get off yet.
No, I don't.
Bottom of inning number 3, nothing,
Do
nothing.
that
our score.
every day.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Keep going. I'll be in for a nice one.
Are you drinking more?
This is hit high
Yeah,
in the
that's
air
my
out
last
toward
one.
left center. After it is Dickerson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at
I'm
bat.
coming in
Yeah,
there.
he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately.
What?
It
What
all
the hell's
starts
it?
with his
What?
pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and
What the hell's
challenge.
F?
And it misses. 3-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on
I
the
didn't know
lineup
y'all
card
weren't
when he got
eating.
to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red.
I ain't eat either.
All set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
Fuck that.
You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be
Yeah,
able to get
IOU.
some base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Joyce. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Sent out to straightaway center field. Number 4 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now
Settling in now, Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second.
I
Fielded by
forgot he
Mustakas. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's outside.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. 0-1 the count. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Brinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 3, shortstop.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis will swing and let the ball foul off to the left and out of play. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. And welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Into the box, Isan Diaz, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 49, Pablo.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pablo Lopez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Up top, it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. Lewis Brinson waits on deck. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Galvis, return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitcher to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
So with your pitcher do it next, you can either have him bunt or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
And that's out number 1. In now, number 4. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Brinson comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting. First base.
Into the box, Joey Votto. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. A ball and no strikes.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what? Make another good pitch.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart.
And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting. Left fielder.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
At the plate, Sean Rodriguez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two as the changeup had him out in front there. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Joyce, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. On its way is pitch number 75, and it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Doesn't offer the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect.
Get the fuck out of here!
Hard to attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman.
So striding in, Garrett Cooper. It was a walk in his last trip. And this is low, ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Cooper has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he will score as well. And can you believe it? They've gone in front by a run.
Now batting.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire this. Bottom of
Did you quit?
Mm-mm.
Is this? I got 6 bucks. I'm going downstairs. The ones you have cards that are done.
Sonic went out the game. That shit's over, man.
He's not coming back.
in, but man, he's scoring.
Oh yeah, he's only has 13
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
fucking done. Every time I fucking pick a player, he's fucking hurt, man. I'm sick of it. I'm done with the pansy ass NBA. I'll stick to baseball right now.
Why did he do that?
Fucking easy ass lineups. These motherfuckers can't stay in games.
Damn, Kawhi's 1 off the point. He has 8 rebounds. He's 1 off the rebound. Paul George has 6
That's
rebounds.
fucking $1,000 right there.
Oh, Paul George has 7 rebounds now.
Wait, so you gotta guess their stats and you win money?
Yeah, you played over unders.
Luka gotta get.
I should have played Luka in the under, but
Luka's gotta get. What you got? He gotta get 13 points in 9 minutes.
okay.
He'll play 9 minutes?
Huh?
He'll play 9 minutes?
He has to get 13 in the next 9 minutes.
Oh,
He has 13 right now. He's gotta score 26. If he gets that, he'll get the money.
No, because Lou Williams ain't no point either.
Williams, all he gotta do is score 6 more points. Honestly, Lou Williams can score that next 6 points.
Yeah, if he takes 2 fucking threes.
Which he probably will in the next 2 minutes. Luka's got a hoop, bro.
He's hurt. Look at that cast.
Yeah, he's roughing one.
He broke something. He giving it his best out
You
there.
You should have put money on Seth.
Seth barely fucking plays.
But he's shooting that jump. He got 19 right now.
Yeah, first time ever.
No, statistically, he's supposed to be like, he's the best shooter in the league or something like that. Based on like his percentages.
That's good.
He just don't fucking play.
He would have made that.
Seth Curry good for 7 points a game.
Let me show you
Luka back out.
He's pissed. Yeah, this is over. Luka's back out.
Yeah, they're not gonna put him back in.
That's their fucking franchise. Yeah, that's it. Francisco Giants game. What was that Rangers Super Bowl?
Bubby can't beat me.
The sixth inning now. Into the batter's box next, the guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
2-1.
Fastball well outside. Jesse Winker waits on deck. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 30. Jesse Winker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Amir Garrett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50. Amir.
New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Popped up. Suarez over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now
at the plate, Isan Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Line down the left field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. That's inside and low. Gets a ball and 2 strikes. Garrett, a 6'5" left-hander. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Isan Diaz goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jonathan Villar will grab the bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Yimi Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 93.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Josh Finn, the potential tying run.
Number 17. Josh Van Meter.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the. Matt Bowman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67.
Ready to begin the 8th. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time?
Get the fuck out of here!
And no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The bat, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Bowman, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet, was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. That misses 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Popped up. Suarez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit out to right field.
Go! Go!
The right
Go!
fielder at the track. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I gotta know me.
Kill that shit.
Shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
He said, I thought this was real.
No, these don't look real.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Up next for the Marlins.
And now Matt Joyce, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Come on, Joyce.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he misses, ball 4. Nate Jones takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
First baseman,
Garrett Cooper will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
That's a sinker right there, Mark. That's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Brian Anderson is. Two men are on with 2 men out. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses again, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
batter number 1.
Digging in, Isan Diaz. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0. There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A ball and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1. This is pulled into right. And this is going to play against 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Michael Lorenzen enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Misses badly. It's ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Left side, reined in. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 6-1. Sixto Sanchez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. They'll need him to get something going here. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. In for strike 2. Changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He's got it on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Cooper is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Robert Stevenson enters from the 10 to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. Lewis Brinson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. To third, scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Standing in, Sean Rodriguez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here it comes, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Another full count pitch home. There's ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He has no prior history against this pitcher. He's set and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Castellanos comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more Monday Night Baseball. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The right fielder,
now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 6-2 game. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. He was a ground out victim last time out. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
Count 1-1.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The Reds down to their last strike. And another foul ball. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second.
Pink hitting for the Reds, number 12, Kirk Gus Valley.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
0-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Driven nicely into the game. Winker rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 3. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 4. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Second and third, 2 away. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Here now is the
And
final
tonight's
line
comes
score
to an
tonight.
end, 6-3
First, for
the final.